There is a great disturbance in the Force.
I have felt it.
Red Leader, this is Base 1. Man your ships. And may the Force be with you.
Alright, we are back with another D&D movie time, and today we are moving on to Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. So you remember where we left off last time. They destroyed the Death Star. They all rejoiced. Or they destroyed the Death Star and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Remember that from Monty Pythons? And then, so we got our new cast of characters in that one. Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie. Returning is R2-D2 and C-3PO, who are in all 9 movies. And yeah, this one, I kind of wanted to watch this one back in the winter when it was really cold outside, so I could open the doors and windows to the house and let all the cold air in. And I think when you see this one, you'll understand why that would have been funny. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we'll see you guys after the movie.
Bye.
There is a great disturbance in the Force. I have felt it. We have a new enemy. He could destroy us. There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. Keep your eyes open, huh? I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for a great warrior. Luke. Vader. Is the dark side stronger? Acquisition Line 7, we're on our way. Fail you. I'm not afraid. If you only knew the power of the dark side. Much angered him, like his father.
Alright, so we just finished Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Cora, what was this movie about?
So, basically,
the rebels are hiding on Hoth.
yeah. What was I hiding on?
Hoth.
Hoth.
An ice planet.
Ice planet.
And the Empire's trying to track them down.
And the Empire's trying to track them down.
And I guess, am I telling this or you?
I don't know.
Because you don't seem like you remember anything that you just watched.
I don't remember anything I just watched.
So the Empire shows up, and the rebels have to evacuate. There was a whole thing with Luke getting injured, but they solved that pretty quickly. And now they're trying to buy time for all their ships to get away. So they send their own troops out, but there's like 4 or 5 AT-AT walkers, which are these big like camel-like robots. And once all the ships are away, the last ship to leave is the Millennium Falcon. And the Empire starts pursuing the Falcon. And meanwhile, Luke goes off to get trained by Yoda. But when he arrives at Dagobah, the first creature he meets, he doesn't know that it's actually Yoda just playing around with him, kind of messing with him, trolling him, as Cora would say. And meanwhile, Han and Leia and the Falcon, they take a break from their chase inside a cave, which turns out not to be a cave. It turns out to be a giant worm. And then they escape the giant worm. They manage to get away from the Empire by pretending to be garbage. When the Empire finally gives up looking for them, then they go to Cloud City, where they meet Han's old friend Lando. And turns out that Lando has actually already been targeted by the Empire, who is there to capture Luke, because the Emperor wants Vader to either kill or turn Luke. So Luke gets a sense of this during his training, that his friends are in trouble, so he rushes off to save them. And that brings us to the climax. Luke arrives in Cloud City, but Han's been frozen in carbonite. And that's when Luke learns a big secret. We won't say it here because we're going to spoil that. Just on the off chance somebody in this world hasn't seen that meme.
Do it.
Anyways. Luke loses a hand. And let's see what else happens. Anything. Luke gets away from Vader. They manage to escape the Empire. And we set up for the next movie. So, that brings us to the end of Empire. And I'll dive a little bit more into my thoughts on some of this in a little bit. But first, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final thoughts and scores.
Bye.
In silence of the snowy white, Morgana stands where shadows bite. Shane's embrace a warm retreat. Together their rise this curse to beat. Beneath the stars their hearts collide. The darkness moves they cannot hide. With every step they face their fear. In a world so cold, lost crystal clear. Together they chase the ghost of pain in the North Pole.
Alright, Cora, starting with you. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back?
10 out of 9.
What?
Okay, sorry, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, why?
Because it was a great story. And that's all I have to say.
Who's your favorite character in this one?
Your droids count.
Yeah, their character.
I'm trying to remember the small guy's name.
Yoda?
No!
R2-D2?
Yeah, it's R2-D2.
There's only like so many short characters. Why R2-D2?
Cuz! I mean, he's friends with another one of my favorite characters.
C-3PO?
Yeah, C-CPO.
C-3PO.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, C.
C.
3.
3.
P-O.
P-O.
Anyways.
C-CPO.
Anyways. And do you have a favorite scene?
No.
No?
Actually, yes.
Okay, we'll pick one.
Can I say it?
Come on, just do it.
Luke, I am your father.
He doesn't say Luke, he just says, I am your father.
I'm pretty sure he says Luke in
No, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Corey, we just watched it. There's a whole Mandela effect about that. He does not say Luke.
I'm pretty
He says, no, I am your father.
I'm pretty sure he says Luke.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Anyways, moving on to my score. Since apparently you're done. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Empire Strikes Back. I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. I know that might seem very controversial, being I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But this one is placated on the aspect that the Empire actually wins. And to that I have to say, what the hell did the Empire win? The entire point of going to Hoth was to eliminate the rebels. They failed. In fact, once the rebels got away, they didn't even try to pursue the rebels. They kept after... Fergie, be quiet. Fergie. They kept after the Falcon... instead of chasing down the rebels. So, the Empire does not actually really win. Nothing has changed. The rebellion is still the rebellion for all intents and purposes. Yeah, they lost Han, and it's going to be a little bit of a side quest for some people in the rebellion, but the rebellion is more than just Leia and Han and Chewbacca and Luke. I mean, they seem to do pretty well when they're not even around. If anything, chasing after the Falcon was a huge mistake on Vader's part because it gave the rebels more time to get away. So, what did the Empire win? Nothing. But I do like this one for obvious reasons. And, I mean, the return of Yoda is something that's really great. And I always look forward to those scenes. I always found the Vader versus Luke fight very interesting in this one. Especially since there's a lot of scenes, if you go through and you watch carefully, you'll notice Vader's fighting one-handed against Luke. Like, Oh, he's not even that much of a challenge. But that's my take, and I'm just curious, does anybody else ever notice this, that the Empire did not actually win? They let the rebels escape, and the whole point is it's the Empire versus the Rebellion, not the Empire versus the Falcon. And even there, the Falcon still got away at the end. So, no, they didn't win. But, alright, we're going to go ahead and stop there. We will see you next time with Return of the Jedi.
See you in a bit. Bye.